I held out for as long as I could. I really did. It was a struggle, and that's part of the problem. It shouldn't be a struggle. But now, finally, I'm done. To me, as a creator especially, there's nothing worse than a good idea that's ruined by poor execution. And with Doctor Who especially, this means corrupting and contorting the story narrative to fit
the message.
And the end result is so twisted and nonsensical that neither the story nor the message they're trying to shove down our throats makes any kind of coherent sense. In this most recent episode, Ruby finds herself dating a world-famous podcaster who accidentally became aware of the Doctor's existence when he was a boy. Now, if you read the comments of the various videos about this, everyone, including yours truly, immediately knew something was up because she was dating a straight white male, and that's not a thing in Russell T Davies' reality.
Don't forget that everything was going really well in this relationship. Too well.
And sure enough, in a boringly predictable twist, he turns out to be an evil nutjob who doesn't believe in aliens and is going out with her just to get at UNIT and prove to his social media followers that it's all a big conspiracy.
What bloody motivation would UNIT have to fake it? By now, I'm sure everyone in London has evidence of aliens on their own phones.
Don't think about that. They skip over glaring inconsistencies like that because they're in a rush to bellow at the audience about their agenda, which is the real goal here. Virtually every other sentence that comes out of this guy's mouth contradicts the one before it. There's not even an attempt to write a compelling, coherent character. At one point, he's following Ruby and the Doctor and literally witnesses the TARDIS dematerialize.
Yet he claims to not believe, even though they were in a back alley out of view of everyone.
Right, why would UNIT go to the time and expense to fake something no one would see?
Don't think about that.
Anyway, he takes a picture of Ruby and shares it on his socials. Why doesn't he share a picture of the Doctor as well? Don't think about that. So, of course, Ruby sees the post and shows up at his studio to do an episode of his podcast. But apparently I'm guessing she was living under a rock or something. I'm pretty sure that she will be highly aware of a podcaster whose entire platform was openly denying the existence of aliens and that UNIT was a sham. But don't think about that. So over time, he escalates his relationship with Ruby and pulls the trigger on his master plan to draw out UNIT. How? By having some guys dress up in costumes and faking an alien incursion. But if the reality was that UNIT knew aliens weren't real, why would they bother to respond?
Don't think about that.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that this idiot has an inside man at UNIT, a spy. And this guy would definitely know that what they were doing is not a scam. But don't think about that. But oh, wait. If he's got a man on the inside, what does he need to have a relationship with Ruby for? Why bother with her at all? But
don't think about that. This also paints UNIT in a bad light. If this super secret government outfit is this piss poor in screening employees.
This is literally one of the worst hours of television I've ever seen. The hate spewing out of the writer's pen is so shrill. It's just one step away from just skipping the contrivance of the show, grabbing the camera and screaming directly at the audience of how evil, stupid, and racist we all are.
They can't even straw man properly. Fake victims in a twisted echo chamber, screaming at us for thinking reality is a false echo chamber.
Like I said at the top of the show, I'm not here just to rail on the state of the show. I am kind of shocked at how they keep raising the bar as being offensive, but after this episode, I was absolutely furious and I came to a decision. I am done. Right now, there is literally no upside to continuing to review this show. Doctor Who videos used to be some of my best performers on the channel. Not so anymore, and it's absolutely no surprise when, of the 4 episodes of the season thus far, 3 have set brand new records for the all-time lowest ratings in Doctor Who's 62-year history.
Only a little over 1 million viewers. For reference, the single highest viewership figure for a Doctor Who episode is 16.1 million viewers, recorded for the final episode of The City of Death in 1979.
I say, what a wonderful butler. He's so violent. Hello. I'm called the Doctor.
Now, obviously, we don't know the structure of the deal with Disney, but I think it would be absolutely hilarious if they sued Russell T Davies for fraud.
What now?
If this revival was sold to the mouse like it was sold to us, meaning, hey, we've got the return of Davies and David Tennant, there are no bigger green flags they could have stuck in that deal to make it more appealing.
Like George coming back to Star Wars.
But that's not what we got. Not by a long shot. Instead, we get incoherent garbage scripts, incessant lecturing to the audience, including an episode where the Doctor and Belinda literally come out of the television to confront fans and put words in their mouth about how annoying they are.
No, we are a bit annoying, I know that. The truth is,
Oh, Lizzie.
it's us, Belinda. We're not real.
What do you mean? We don't exist.
Well, the ratings certainly reflect that.
Disney has insisted that a decision about the future of Doctor Who won't be made until after this season is over, but that's not how this show works. Like I've mentioned in the past, word has it that both Ncuti and Davies are out, and that Ncuti's already filmed his regeneration scene. If that indeed is the case and there's no new Doctor lined up, are they just gonna cut to black when the regeneration starts? I don't care. Does Tennant come back because his version of the Doctor is theoretically still hanging out at Donna's house? I don't care. Who is Mrs. Flood? I don't care. Will Ncuti's Doctor actually get to do something heroic in his run? I don't care. Will there be an episode he doesn't cry in? I don't care anymore.
You're being kind of vague. Just what the deuce are you trying to say?
It takes a lot of hard work, effort, and yes, love to make a TV show or a movie. And it was clear from the very first special that Russell T Davies no longer has any of these qualities in his heart. He is deliberately not taking this seriously. I value my time, and I value yours, and there's no point in my spending more time on his evil vitriol when there's far more worthy things that deserve to be talked about out there. So, unless something absolutely major happens, like a brand new deal with a brand new showrunner and a brand new Doctor, I am not spending another second on this. I am done. What do you think? Let us know in the comments and stay fresh, cheese bags.